draw from the well that will never run dry. Here is my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench this thirsting of my soul. Bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Here's my cross, fill it up and make me whole. Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah, Jesus. At the sound of my voice tonight, you are not saved, you are not made Jesus. Tonight I know that your cup is empty, but like the woman at the well, she was seeking for something that could not satisfy. Hallelujah. But Jesus, when he came her way, hallelujah, and he drew from the well, and he gave her the living water. Hallelujah. And tonight I want for you to turn up your cup to Jesus Christ and let him fill it up. Let him fill it up with everlasting water. Hallelujah, Jesus. Here's my cup. Fill it up and make me whole. Hallelujah.
We give thanks to the Lord for giving us this opportunity to be here to tell the people who live in this community the good news that Jesus saves, he keeps, and he satisfies. And what a great opportunity we have. I know that some of the members of the community are listening, participating in this service from your living room or your veranda or sitting by your gate on the curb or wherever. But we do thank you for just taking some time to listen to the singing, the expressions of praise, and then to also listen to the word of the Lord as it is preached. And we're sharing with you this evening from the Gospel according to Luke, with particular reference to the 12th chapter, and we're going to read several verses in your hearing, and we do want you to listen very carefully, because I believe that the Lord has something to say to you, and I believe that you're going to respond appropriately to what the Lord has to say. Let's just lift our hands and just give thanks to the Lord. Oh God, we praise you, we honor you, we glorify you. You're a marvelous God, and we're so grateful, we're so thankful that you have given us a share in this ministry. Breathe upon us, Lord, in a very special way. touch our minds and touch our hearts and help us, oh God, to do your divine will for your glory. May many souls be saved, transformed by the power of God. In Jesus' name. St. Luke's Gospel, chapter 12, reading from verse 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my goods. And he said, this will I do.
Tear down.
I will pull down my barns and build greater barns. I will say to my soul,
Live up.
soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God. God is always right.
Amen.
When he calls someone a fool, there can be no justifiable grounds on which anyone can question his description. If God calls you a fool, you are a fool.
That's right.
If God calls me a fool, I am a fool. Because God is always right. God is always right.
Amen.
In the text before us, God called a rich, successful farmer a fool.
Yeah.
And this unnamed rich farmer was mentioned by Jesus in a parable which he gave to support a fundamental principle. And this is the principle. A man's life
Not in abundance.
consisteth not
In the abundance.
in the abundance of the things
Repossess.
that he possesseth.
Yeah.
That's an unchangeable principle. My brothers and sisters, and all those who hear my voice, your life, your real and lasting happiness, your real and lasting fulfillment
Yeah.
cannot be derived from the abundance of the things that you possess.
Yes.
2 cars, 3 cars. 2 houses, 3 houses. Money in the bank, savings, CDs. Those things cannot provide lasting joy,
Yes.
lasting fulfillment, lasting peace.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Now let's rehearse the parable.
Yes.
Jesus stated that the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. He thought within himself as to what to do because the crop to come in
Yes.
could not be adequately stored in the barns that he had.
Yes.
So this is what he said. I will pull down my barns and I will build greater barns.
Yes.
And in the greater barns I will bestow my fruits and my goods.
Right.
And then I will say to my soul, soul,
Yes.
thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. That's what this rich farmer thought to do. God said to him, thou fool,
Yes.
Tonight,
this night
that's all.
thy soul shall be required of thee.
Yes.
Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? Who is going to reap the crop? Who is going to put the crop reaped into the barns? Who is going to watch over the barns? Quite a sobering question. Quite a sobering question. In examining the parable, I see several reasons why God called this rich farmer a fool. And I want to share some of the reasons with you. In the first place, this farmer saw himself as the owner of barns and fruits and goods. He spoke of my barns,
Yes.
just like how we sometimes speak of my car and my house and my clothes and my money, my barns, my goods, my fruits. Here's my question. Were the barns really his? Were the fruits really his? Were the goods really his? Were the goods really his? Is your car really yours? Is your house really yours? Is your money really yours? The fact of the matter is, we're not owners.
No. No, no, no.
We are custodians. We are stewards. We are here to use the house and to use the car and to use the money, but they really don't belong to us. If you really want to see this, think about the last person who died and ask yourself, what did he own? In the second place, this rich farmer spoke of the future without any reservation. He said, this will I do.
Yes.
I will pull down my barns. I will build greater barns. And I will say to my soul, Take it easy. I will. I will. I will. I will. You know something? Tomorrow is a possibility for all of us. No guarantees. It's a possibility for you, just as it's a possibility for someone who is very sick. Listen to the word of the Lord. In James chapter 4 verse 13, reading through verse 15. Go to now ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and eat and get gain. Whereas you don't know what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away.
Amen. Amen.
Because that is so, you ought to say, I will go to work tomorrow if the Lord wills. I will go on my vacation tomorrow if the Lord wills. I will get married next year if the Lord wills. Because we really don't know for sure what's on the morrow.
Yes. Amen. 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 Praise
In the
God.
third place, this farmer thought that his soul, his inner being, could be satisfied with fruits and goods
Yes.
and eating
What a fool.
and drinking and making merry.
Amen.
He said, I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much good labour for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Someone has described the soul of man as a God-shaped hole that no one but God can fill. The psalmist says, as the hart panteth after the water brook,
So my heart.
so panteth my soul after thee, O God. It was foolish for this rich farmer to think that his soul could be satisfied with barns and fruits and goods. The soul needs more than fruits and barns and goods. The soul needs
Jesus.
a relationship with God.
Amen. Amen.
Only Jesus can satisfy your soul. Your car can't, your house can't, your health can't, your money can't, but Jesus can.
Amen. Come on. Amen. Praise God.
Fourth and last, this rich farmer left God out of the picture totally. In his thought process, he never gave thanks to God for his life. He never gave thanks to God for health.
Amen.
He never gave thanks to God for strength.
Yeah.
He never gave thanks to God for the rainfall.
My word.
He never gave God thanks for the sunlight. All of which facilitated the growth of his crops.
Yes.
Sadly, he lived for the things of God, but not for the God of the things.
Amen. My word. My word.
And some of us are making that same mistake. We're worshiping our cars, worshiping our houses, worshiping our money, and we're leaving God out. And the car and the money and the house, you're going to all leave here somebody else to occupy and use.